And his uppercut, notice. Whoa!
That's the ribs. That's the ribs.
That's a liver blow.
Yeah.
He looked
That's a liver
unstoppable.
blow.
He looked like a different planet of ability.
Oh no! The joy is gone. The joy is gone.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
So today we're going to be seeing Mike Tyson all knocked out, possibly imitating. So if this is your first time on this channel, please give this video a big thumbs up, hit the bell icon to get notified anytime we post a new video, guys, and please subscribe as well. Yeah, let's get right into this video today, guys.
He was the most amazing thing you had ever seen. He was this blur in the ring that just came in and destroyed anything.
No, he's just a bully. That's all he
Fine.
was.
And it worked.
He was like the human pit bull.
Against Mike Tyson, who is described as 5'11", looks closer to 5'10" because of the squarishness of his build.
He disposed of Hector Mercedes inside a single round. Question that
Oh, really
most of
blue.
the ringsiders are
Really
asking,
puncher.
can he do
Because
the
if the
same
guy is
thing
really,
again?
really fit, he sees his body flow. This man is really puncher.
He moved with a lot of force.
His life
As
was
speed
very,
as
very
well.
sad. Very poor kid, lived in Brownsville, really rough neighborhood. He stopped going to school around age 7. He was constantly getting evicted. His mother would different kinds of men in order to keep a roof over their heads. While Mike was in the bed,
His
like
mother-
inches from
it's
him,
like kind of meant to
his
be
mother
over their
had sex
head.
with a man.
Into robbing people when you were 7. You really had no supervision.
Mike Tyson was sent to the Tryon Youth Correctional Facility in upstate New York after growing up as a mugger and predator on the streets of Brooklyn.
Well, Tyson was a tough young mugger.
I got into trouble, and I went away to this reformatory upstate New York, and I met a gentleman named Bobby Stewart that was a boxer.
Tyson told Stewart that he wanted to learn how to box. Stewart then brought Tyson to a gym above the police station in Catskill, New York, to meet Customato,
Who was a legendary fight manager and a legendary trainer and a magnificent man. He taught Mike from the age of 13 to the age of 19 how to control his emotions.
Saw Mike Tyson's professional debut. Hard to believe
Say
this.
that to him.
Just about a month ago.
In watching the
Even
early
his
Mike
backstory is
Tyson
remarkable.
fights,
Yeah.
he seems to be like an unstoppable force, uniquely devastating, uniquely offensively capable.
Down there, Singleton again. Left up this
What?
time.
Were there like two throws?
And I noticed like the best boxers, actually their background is not too good. They're coming from a very
Yeah.
harsh
Background.
place. So like when they're in the ring, I think they just put out the rage.
All
like,
the anger.
Yeah, like it's like they're expressing themselves. Like the word is not actually fair to them. So like they're actually using the fight to express themselves. Like, am I making sense?
They are
Like,
throwing everything in that fight.
from this beginning, like his background is not really good, and I think he find peace in the ring. That's how I put it. Because the man is really, really good. Like his punch is like it's in the ring,
Too
really
true,
relaxed.
too true.
And it's not like scared. It's not like a fighter that will be like seize up, no matter how big you are. Like Tyson will like looking at you like
He's winning. He's
he's
winning.
very
He's
like
winning.
you've been intimidated by his presence because you've seen no fear in his eye. Like I feel like because of where it's coming from, like he has nothing to lose, and I feel he find peace in this ring. He doesn't know how to put it.
Yeah, for me, like he puts everything
Yeah.
inside. He goes all in or he goes all out.
Out.
So he's not like in there for maybe I want to play sometimes. He's there to win. So
Even though it's not winning, but the winner is going to have an impact. Like I fought my
You wanna feel
Tyson,
it.
and
you will
damn,
feel it.
and damn, his punches are very, very hard.
Boy is tough. Trent Singleton
What
in
the-
all sorts of
Whoa.
trouble. We're already at
That
round
last
one,
punch would
but
have
the
killed him.
referee humanely has seen enough. Tyson shrugged
Do you see that combo?
almost
Like
as if
that's a
disappointed
massive.
that the
what?
fight was
Ah.
over so quick.
Customato had a tremendous influence on Mike Tyson.
I met this white guy, he was strange, a little odd, and he started saying things like, wow, you could be the greatest fighter that ever lived.
Early in the fourth, can Tyson finish this? I think so. I think so. That's enough.
He's not in the ring to joke.
Customato.
No play.
He's not in the ring to joke. At
You
all.
play.
Fierce.
His
Ain't no
nose
way
is
he's
broken.
gonna hit you that, right?
He comes at you with full force.
Aggression,
It's
speed,
always good to throw the punch
power.
so you could hit him. It
can't hit you. That's what the science of boxing is all about.
He's wearing the white trunks.
You know what he said? You can hit him, but you can't hit him.
Rounds for 4 victories, all knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Mike Tyson.
You would get into the ring and people were scared of you. Were you channeling the anger that you had from your childhood?
I think a lot of it had to do with that, you know. And I realized that every fight was a decision, if I'm gonna go back to that lifestyle or not.
Like a steam hammer. The legs have gone. This is all over. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. That's well inside.
This is the fastest match I've seen.
He was like a sponge.
Like, that combo is still like, it's still shocking me. For real.
Teach him. You know, the head movement.
His punches have to be very hard for him to execute such combo, leaving the man on his knees.
And pointed to a young boy who was hitting the heavy bag very ferociously and said that's
like,
Mike Tyson.
this is all right,
Easy here, but he will undoubtedly go on to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
He has a brush of
incredible Hulk.
Yeah, to get you out.
And his uppercut, you notice. Whoa!
That's the root. That's the root.
That's a liver blow.
Yeah.
He looked
That's a
unstoppable.
liver blow.
He looked like a different planet of ability.
Oh no! The joy is gone. The joy is gone.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
Well, there's not much to say about that knockout except to watch.
But he was far
That guy is
more
out.
than a big
He's out.
puncher. He's a very good boxer.
Doctor Straight.
And to let everybody know that Donnie Long is back. His first youngster's only 19 years of age.
19 years of age.
That's it. Wow. The left hand puts him down. He collapses, and this one is over as the doctors rush into the ring.
Forget what the press release is saying. He's only 5'10". Someone had you believe he's 6 foot. He is not.
You know, as a boxer, you have to have a very strong jaw. Because to eat, like, imagine your jaw is like not
Very
trained,
soft.
or your neck is not trained. If they give you a very massive blow, like, your jaw won't be able to resist it. Like, you just. So I think this training is for him to train his jaw against.
To withstand such.
So if you meet someone that has like have a heavy punch as him, like they'll be trading shots instead of him knocking out. You understand?
Yeah.
So wow.
Heavyweight. He's only a kid. He had this body.
This thing seems extreme for me, though.
That's true, but the
And
reward
just
is
forgetting
good.
that he was still a kid who had to develop.
Left hook. Good night.
Good night.
What a great shot. Okay, look at the stats.
Oh.
10 fights, 10 wins, 7 inside the first round.
I want to do something that
Win by
nobody ever
knockout.
done. Jake Dempsey broke people's eye sockets. I mean, that, to me, man, that's a high. You know, you have to see that guy did this.
When he was being trained
Very
by
funny
Customaro,
thing. His voice is so soft.
Yeah.
For a dangerous man, his voice is so soft. Like, have you
And
seen
he's
him
very
angry?
calm.
I saw a footage of him very angry, yelling at somebody who was like, and, well, the aggression in his face, but the voice is coming out so soft.
he was
Seriously.
living the complete total
I
existence
feel like that guy
of
looks
a
like
man
this.
held there
Like, in my eyes.
the world
Yeah, it looked like
The
that's his goal.
help that Cuss gave Mike was not only in the ring, but out of the ring.
Being part of Customado's family was therapeutic. He gave him direction, he gave him order, he gave him care, loving.
Tyson's teens were spent in the D'Amato family. Cuss eventually adopted him.
There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That is the limit of Sterling Benjamin's endurance.
Sledgehammer, man. You know, when I go down there and feel it, you ready to get that? It's the hardest I ever been hit. It is the hardest you've ever been. Yeah, it's on my whole career, man.
But it's getting harder and harder now to find anybody who wants anything to do with him. I mean, no fighter wants to get run over by a truck.
They refer to Mike Tyson as
One
a
of the things that's always
truck.
fascinated me about you is this
That's quite an
ability to
expression.
intimidate opponents. A lot of them seem to have been beaten before they got in the ring almost, or when they caught your eye when they got in the ring. Are you aware of that?
Whoa! That's a clean straight hook.
Mike Tyson, when the bell rings, he conducts himself as if someone stole something from him.
So short and this crazy
See that thing? He conducts himself like sauce. That's a double barrel. Double barrel knockout. He's not standing. I don't think so. I don't think so.
heavyweight division.
But he was far more than a big puncher. He was a very good boxer. He could jab, he could move, as well as punch. So he was virtually the complete article. And he had that knockout punch in both hands. And of course, when anybody goes to see heavyweight boxing, that's what they want to see. They want to see people get knocked out.
And God forbid, if anything happened to Cuz, we're all professionals, and we're going to continue. And the outcome is going to be the same.
Then in 1985, Cus D'Amato died.
He was like my father. I never really had a father figure.
The late and legendary trainer Cus D'Amato was the only real father figure Mike Tyson ever knew.
The death of Cus D'Amato was clearly a huge issue.
Well, when Cus D'Amato died, I think is when it all started to really go to crap for Tyson.
What led him to success was having a very strict mentor/coach, Cus D'Amato.
Fight number 13 for Mike Tyson. We're back in Latham. It's the same Mike Tyson. It is not the same camp. This is his second fight since the tragic death of Cus D'Amato on the 4th of November. Oh, he's shaking. He's so shaky, and we're only in round 1. And this is a good fighter. I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. And the left hook, which is fast becoming a Tyson trademark, sends him down.
That's a grief punch. He's grieving, and he gave a grief punch.
Past the 4th round.
Every fight is assault. Those 80s fights with Tyson, where he would just show up and look at people and they would melt.
If you blink in the first round, you'll probably miss a Mike Tyson fight.
I thought he missed that thing.
Yeah. He did a 2 punch. He missed the first punch then. Like,
then reacted immediately.
Heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, you definitely are going to hear more.
That was a knockout too.
I'm actually surprised his reaction punch is this strong. Like, your main punch is supposed to be like the hardest.
Yeah.
Then the reaction punch again, coming this strong. So imagine the damage the main punch would have done to
He's
that
an
man.
all-rounder. He's an all-rounder.
Ah, it's complete. It's complete.
He's an all-rounder.
Mike Tyson was like the hottest up-and-coming fighter.
You know, I won't lie to you, if I was a boxer, I won't enter the ring with him.
I won't.
Seen in the heavyweight ranks.
He's good at dodging, so they're moving it up. Clean.
He went out there and beat everybody up in the first round.
Good night. Good night.
Division. He changed the whole thing.
But here, the spotlight falls most directly on 20-year-old Mike Tyson, whose public
Zero
appeal
24
grows every
wins,
time
22 knockouts, 0 loss.
So those 2 of his matches by decision.
Yeah.
You know, if not by knockout, they have to decide, okay, you better have the most punch and the most each round. So just 2 matches in his whole career.
Only has the one that left with decision of the judges.
Just 2. Wow.
He's a beast.
He's literally a beast. Don't have kills.
You got knocked him out.
It's like a home.
And he's going to stop the fight. It did not last 20 seconds.
He will have a shot, it appears, at the heavyweight title.
He is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
When you would enter the ring, already popping sweat, black shoes, no socks, black trunks.
There is electricity in the crowd. I've got goosebumps on the line. The WBC heavyweight championship of the world.
As soon as you stepped in the ring, the other guy across the ring, what were you thinking? I mean, because he was thinking, oh, that's my ass.
Any question from the champion or chief second? Let's get it on, come on!
He absolutely destroyed him. He knocked him all over the ring.
Pound for pound, Mike Tyson, the greatest fighter of our era.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Tyson already on his school. His crowd is perfect. This is round 2. He goes down. He should be
Like, you want to use normal logic, like a normal logic fight. This man is meant to win this fight because he's far bigger than Mike Tyson.
A whole lot bigger.
This man's like a heavyweight and Mike is like a middleweight. Like, that's how I put it.
No, like David and
the
Goliath.
size is also different. So you will say, okay, this man have more strength than Mike Tyson. But come on, the feet say different.
Yeah.
Mike is a
It's like I won't carry him. He's
He's 20 years old. He is quite an incredible force in the heavyweight division, but he's just a boy.
He's a boy. He's trying so hard to.
In his devastating second round
He's
knock,
trying so hard to put
Mike
the back
Tyson,
on his feet.
age 20, became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. His managers,
That punch
cornermen,
took him
and
out.
friends ran to congratulate him. Tyson kissed Jim Jacobs.
20 years old. After less than 2 rounds, you're the heavyweight champion of the world.
But in March of 1988, Jacobs died, and Tyson lost his second father substitute. Before Jacobs was buried, Don King made his move.
And that created the opening, the opportunity for Don King to move in on a very confused 21-year-old kid.
Boxing complex of promoter Don King has become a home away from home for heavyweight champion Mike Tyson.
In 1988, once Mike got married, Robin, Gibbons, and Ruth, of course,
Man, he's not
were
looking
very
over there.
interested in taking over Mike's career.
They moved into a grand New Jersey
I
mansion.
thought if I was to be a woman, I'd be scared of Mike.
Like, for real,
I'd
like,
be so scared of you.
one punch, you're out.
Imagine he loses his temper. Like, I think he's known for his temper.
She's gone.
Men can't take that punch. Imagine
A woman, oh, she's gone. Like, for real.
As soon as she got married, she called up and said, "This is Mike Tyson. I'm taking over. I want to see all the books and all the records."
I happen to know Robin Givens Tyson. And I just want to leave you with this. I've seen a lot of
This is
different
Donald Trump.
things.
Yeah.
She's one hell of a fine lady.
This is the first time seeing younger version of Donald Trump.
Exactly what I want to say.
Younger version of Donald Trump. Wow.
He looks so calm here, you know, very, you know.
No, but you cannot say it's calm because this is a short speech.
Yeah, that's true. Compared to most of the
like
things.
this is just a 2-second clip.
Yeah.
A woman who went to Sarah Lawrence and Harvard Medical School wind up falling in love with a guy who's a graduate of the School of Hard Knocks.
God, I want to know too.
Little confused.
Three combo.
Smack.
Three combo.
This man is a different
No.
planet.
The winner has been the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, I can see he's getting old now.
Greed reaches at the deepest core of people. It reaches deep at them. And they're fighting for me and stuff and all that crap. And then that made it easy for Don King to
That's
sneak
good.
in and
No, Donald Trump.
It was
I think
reported
I didn't
in New
get
York
it very
that
well.
Robin and Ruth were at the bank already claiming Mike's account.
No one can challenge Mike Tyson right now. You could take anybody out.
This was a gladiator.
There was a line in the front
I think
yard.
it was the true definition of Lord of the
He was on
Rings.
steps like this with a heavyweight belt.
He's a gladiator.
What? How come nobody wants to get out the car and play with my cat?
The title brought fame, money, and temptation.
$4.5 million on automobiles and motorcycles. Once crashed your Rolls Royce and told cops to keep it.
Pretty much, he was on coke all the f***ing time. He would walk around with a brick of coke as his personal stash.
Tyson reverted back to what he thought he was at heart, which was just like this dirty ghetto person that just wanted to have sex and do drugs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated man who brings the jigs, Michael B. This heavy metal sound that you hear is Mike Tyson about to make his way in, I believe. The sound is deafening here in the arena, so I won't try to yell over it. All I can say is the heavyweight champion is about to make his appearance in the ring. Everything that Tyson does is intimidating. There he is. He comes out. He doesn't wear a coat in. He's worked up a full sweat. I want to tell you, the electricity of this crowd is awesome. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once and for all, Let's get ready to rumble.
No, this is too fast. This is not
This is not 10
I don't
seconds.
think you get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won it. Spinks almost fell back, bro.
Imagine coming to watch a full boxing match and the match only lasted like 5 seconds highest.
You know what they say? 16 first round knockout in 35 professional fights for the 16th time.
In the professional fights.
That's out of 35. If you divide it into 2, that means he has gone, will I say a quarter?
Yeah.
He has gone more than a quarter of all his fights, knocking out first round. Wow. He's a legend.
This is the quickest.
He's a legend.
These are the seconds.
First round knockout for Mike Tyson. Unbelievable strike. It came in the first round.
How many people can handle that, too? I mean, you're the money, the fame, at that age, you're the champion, the baddest man alive.
It's my belief Mike really turned into the Mike we know today as his marriage to Robin Gibbons came apart. So did he.
In a nationally televised interview, Robin Gibbons told Barbara Walters that Tyson was a manic depressive.
He gets out of control. Throwing, screaming.
A charge that would later prove groundless.
He shakes, he pushes, he swings.
But when I look back at it now, I can't believe I sat there and didn't say anything.
The soap opera marriage of boxing champ Mike Tyson and actress Robin Gibbons is coming to an end.
So she brought a guy home to see her into my mansion in my car that I'm not allowed to be at. You want to know who it is? Brad Pitt.
Brad must have been smoking a joint, or he must have been drinking something, because he was real close to me in the car and he had no idea. He didn't see me. But then when he got out the car, he saw me.
Oh,
Tyson's in Japan to defend his heavyweight boxing title against James Buster Douglas.
Within 2 hours of the champion's arrival, Tyson mania was in full cry.
I'll leave it at this. He clearly was very distracted coming into the fight. Stressed out beyond comprehension. I wonder why that is. He was 37-0 at that particular moment in time. He was fierce, he was menacing.
Before the fight, rumors had swirled about Tyson's mental and physical state. He'd been knocked down in sparring.
He stopped moving his head. He began to accept clinches. He started to jab less. You could see that under Don King, not only did his character and morals decline and erode, his boxing technique began to decline and erode.
You begin to file through your memory for the biggest upsets in heavyweight championship fight history.
Douglas insists that he's going to shock the world in this fight. If he should upset Mike Tyson, it would make the shocks in Eastern Europe seem like local ward politics.
What happened to Mike?
Like when you're fighting at the real top level of the sport.
He's losing this. He's now losing this.
Yeah, it's good. He's doing drugs. He's affecting him.
You start missing training, you start taking drugs, start sleeping around.
They had neglected to bring a standard piece of equipment called an end swell, an ice-cold steel press used to reduce the swelling around the eyes of a battered fighter.
They were trying to put icy water into a latex glove to hold against his eye. And suddenly it became clear they didn't have a cut man. They didn't have any equipment.
Mike Tyson had actually won the fight in the 8th round when he dropped Buster Douglas, and that count was excessively long.
Hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas. As suddenly as that.
Can he beat the count?
He got a little overconfident.
That was a long count.
Was it
Buster
a long
Douglas should have
count?
been counted out. He should have been counted out.
Still wobbly. Let's see what Mike can do to finish. And the bell ends to save Buster Douglas at the end of round 8. Uppercut by Douglas. Down goes Tyson.
It was the beginning of the end of Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that we knew.
No!
It's over. Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
So at the peak of your...
The song is playing right there. Sound was silenced.
This is the fall of a legend.
Yeah. Like, I think he stopped training and started doing drugs and...
Not even the drugs. I'm talking about, when he said his wife left him.
Yeah.
So
I
many
think
men,
his mental health.
he affected him mentally. He pulled him apart.
Now there have to be a rematch. There have to be a rematch.
career, you were convicted and sent to prison for rape, which you write and you talk about in your Broadway show that you did not do.
The name is
And he's done. You saw what Robin Givens got out of him.
He's someone that he has so much money, he's always throwing it around. I might as well get a piece of it. That's how people looked at it.
Serving a 6-year term at the Indiana Youth Center, Tyson was back in the setting he knew all too well.
Everything his adopted father, Cus D'Amato, had tried to prevent had come true under the tutelage of Don King.
They've destroyed the greatest fighter I've ever seen.
The debt is paid. The prison term over. 3 years ago tomorrow, Mike Tyson entered an Indiana penitentiary.
Tyson went straight into training, and the fights came back.
Yes, Tyson is back, and with him comes the attention and excitement that only a superstar can generate.
Through all the upheaval, Tyson remained the sport's most famous and infamous figure, and its biggest box office draw.
Now, if the former champion is to climb the mountain one more time, that journey must begin tonight in impressive fashion.
Protect yourself at all times. I expect a tough, clean fight. Any questions from McNeely's corner? Any questions from Mr. Tyson's corner? Let's get it on!
Yeah.
Just like that, it's over.
The convict was still a draw. His very first fight after release won him $25 million.
How much money do you think you spent on drugs? I mean, you were an incredibly wealthy man.
I don't know. I spent enough.
It's not
Most
spending
of my
money
drugs for free,
again.
but yeah, I had fun with drugs.
He fought on coke. He used a fake dick to pass drug tests.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Mike Tyson! Mike Tyson! Mike Tyson!
And here he is, the walking powerhouse, Mike Tyson, who says his objective simply is to throw punches at all times. A very loose-looking Bruce Seldon, a very serious-looking...
Yeah, comes down his punch.
I unified the championship again when I beat Bruce Seldon. I fought him and beat him in a one-round knockout. And I had 2 belts on my waist. After being out of prison, I was 11 months.
2 belts in his waist.
I really thought I was somebody special, man, because no one's ever done that, not even Muhammad Ali. And then, once again, I let everything go away, and I believed I was God. I believed I was great. I didn't believe I had to train for him. I thought everybody was afraid of him.
Like, I think that's Holyfield. Like, Holyfield is just too good, guys. You see for yourself.
Apparently, Holyfield kept headbutting him over and over again. The ref didn't do anything about it.
And no one wanted him. No one took any points for him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise. And this guy keeps butting me, trying to cut me and get me stopped on cut. I got to retaliate.
So Tyson got really dazed and confused, and finally snapped and bit his ear.
Holyfield, look out! He's pushed right here! Above us by Tyson! He got bit in the ear. Oh my goodness, he's got a bloody right ear! Holyfield bit by a dirty Mike Tyson!
So we go back in, then all of a sudden, you bit this ear.
Mike Tyson will
Whoa!
and you'll pay to see it. But this time, you're going to pay twice as much.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Yeah, I want to see
There's a lack of a challenge then. There's a lack of a goal. There's no more mountain. So now it's just chaos and cocaine and women and and then eventually the wheels fall off.
Our man legal level customer became he broke me down and rebuilt me back up, and I became totally loyal to him.
And hell bent on becoming the world champion.
Remember, from the side, you can let that punch go at the...
Stewart has stated categorically that he knows he needs to keep throwing punches to try to keep Tyson occupied. If he stops throwing, he'll be dead. This could be quick.
I was afraid of a 30-second soundbite.
This fight is over.
Tyson was exceptional. To use the word animal might be the disrespect, really, but he certainly was in the ring. I mean, he feared nothing.
Mike permits himself to be pushed around. He is one person in the ring and a completely different person when we go out.
Look at you scared now. Oh, scared like a little white boy. Scared of the real man. I'll you till you love me.
I wish this guy is not consensual sex we're talking about.
Kevin told us this guy's going to be champion as long as he wants to be champion. And it's obvious he wants to continue being champion.
What will people remember about Mike Tyson 50 years from now?
50 years? I don't know. That's the most destructive, ferocious fighting machine that God ever created. Yeah, that's what I think.
Ferocious machine that God ever created.
There's no line that.
I think that's the exact definition I would give to it.
Actually,
he's a beast in the ring.
Even his loss, like
yeah.
I feel Mark will be unstoppable if his coach didn't die. Like imagine keeping the discipline.
I think even after his coach died, he was still good.
But when he was alive,
yeah,
someone to watch over his mentorship and everything was really, really good.
I think what really broke him was, the separation from his wife. That can really affect a man mentally speaking. And I think that was what, that was when he got his first loss, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think to me actually, I think his first loss was that man died, because what the man actually did, like, he's coming from the street, right? His whole background, everything has been seen so far in his whole life. It's about drugs, partying, women. The man actually took him and like washed that out of him and built a new person. When
to
the man
ending up in jail.
Yes, and then it was like focus. The only focus was on to win.
That was what his statement said when he went to jail. They were like, this was the thing his coach tried to prevent
from him.
So I
now,
think,
the man not being there, he went back to his past.
Yeah.
His environment caught up to him.
His anchor left him.
Yeah, he's good, but he lack. Like it's like a gold that needs to be refined.
You like guidance.
You notice they say missing practices, partying. Like when you miss your practice,
drugs
the best you want to fight with is like on his own end. His practice is like he's ready for.
He's getting ready.
He has intel on your training.
He's practicing.
He's watching your videos. Like he know your weakness or spot, and you are like lacking behind.
I feel like I was enter the ring right now. Like who's gonna take me?
The stress I'm seeing on the actually, I feel Mark Tyson is the biased man playing right now because it's just brutal. Like it's aggressive.
No doubt. And
guys, I actually enjoy the bit of this video, and this video is actually educating for me as well. Like I knew a lot about Mike Tyson, but watch this video and discover there's a lot I still don't know about him.
He opened my eyes.
So like an eye opener. If I can impart this video into my life, I would say this video like the rest of this video, like whatever you do, be focused. Don't lose your focus what you're doing. Like
at all.
Your goal should be your goal. You should not like turn your head to another thing. Like
despite
live those fast life.
Yeah.
Because it can actually kill your career and you're chasing your life. So thank you guys for watching the video with us this time. Please, if you watch this video this time and still not subscribed, please subscribe and hit.
Have you not subscribed? Oh yeah. Click the button.
Hit the button, guys. And give the video a big thumbs up. Hit the bell icon to get notified anytime I post a new video, guys. And thank you for watching the video this time. I hope to see you at my next video, guys. Bye bye.